World of YouTube, True Crime Tale say stepping aside from the true crime and looking into some grateful looking ghost hunting spots. Some of these I've looked at before, maybe a few of them I've been to, but there's some new stuff in these articles that, of course, I've read in the past and not read what they've said. All kinds of crazy stuff, people. Always something new that comes up. And that's why I do videos like this. Because if stuff is written and then changed, I like to make sure that it's well known that I didn't do that. And that it gets properly put up on the map if changed by somebody. But anyways, I'm done with this video and get settled down for the night. I'll be checking out my audio on my ghost hunt tonight. Tales from the Crypt. Of course, I won't know nothing until I watch the video. If anything has happened. But that's right. Tales from the Crypt. And it was a real crypt. But anyways, I like to go over some stuff this lake I do have done. Lake Nagog, Littleton, Mass. Supposedly there's a serpent that, and I have gotten comments from people on this one. And there has been reports of, a serpent out there from another page I've been on that came out in like the early 2000s or something. But I'm still trying to get my time to get out there at night. Someone has told me in a comment that they were there and that they have seen something of an unnatural nature. And I don't think it was the serpent, but it could have been. But they seen something. And I do willfully believe that they did see something. And like I said, I'm waiting to get a good night to go out there. Bear Cove Park, I want to check this out. This is a unsettling presence in the woods. And this one, 2 homeless men were found beaten and stabbed to death. Now there are, I guess as you can say, idiots that wander the woods, but there was something in this one that I wanted to explain. That I've seen a lot of, these woods, especially the, Bridgewater Triangle, Freetown Woods, Forest. And they're all talking about this satanic ritual stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be surprised, right, if there were cults out there doing this. But I believe that the supernatural energy out there, and I like to make this known, is right, due to the fact of Native Americans cursing them woods. And it has been, and I've said this before, I read it on one of my videos, previous videos of talking about the King Philip War, the great chief Metacom cursing the Freetown Woods. I mean, I think I put that in a video. I don't know. If I didn't, I'm recording that now. But the only thing out of that article that was not right is that they said he perished in the Freetown forest, which he did not. He perished and his life was taken at his home at Mount Hope Farm. And moi, can most definitely vouch for that, because me was out there at his grave site, and a hawk flew into the woods while I was standing near a stone, and I was not able to. I think, I'm going to do some pictures of me out there. I do not think I have done this yet. I don't know why I didn't, but pictures I took out there, oh, you're going to love this, and I think I did not do it. So I did do a video on going over because I wasn't able to record, but I didn't think of doing my pictures, so I'm going to do that soon on another video. But I believe all these forests in Massachusetts are haunted due to Native American. And this Bear Cove, I would say, would be one of them. Haver Hill, Hilldale Cemetery, I want to get to that. That is a 20-acre cemetery. And the visitor's old cemetery report witnessing the apparition of Civil War soldiers. So I want to get out there. I want to get to this one, the Foxborough State Hospital. I believe it's all property now. Condos, of course, but there might be still some areas that are not built on that I can check out. So I'm hoping to do that. And here's another Miles Standish State Forest, Carver, Mass. And this is supposed to be haunted by Ruth Masters, murdered in 1977. But I'm sure there's other secrets in that forest. Another place I want to check out, Sawmill Road. That's in Burlington, Massachusetts. Spirit of an elderly man where he died is said to haunt that road because it's at the end of the road. A house was torn down, but the foundation is still there, and he's still protecting his land. Oop, nothing. Also, I'm going to want to be checking out, and hopefully I can get in. But as you can see here, Sears at the Burlington Mall, mind you, which that closed in 2018. And it's a lifestyle center, but I got to see if I can get into that place. But they hear sounds of disembodied voices, other strange noises. And it's an unknown spirit. I'm going with Native American because a lot of that sacred land of natives was either built over by malls, golf courses. For some reason, they use that land for the big stuff or important stuff. So talk about moving graves and disrespecting them that way, but putting landmarks there too. Moving on, another place. I already did that. The Lakeville State Hospital. That's in Lakeville, Massachusetts. Of course, I always have an infatuation of getting myself into a mental institution. I love them. Okay, what's this? That's the Bloodtown Forest. I already covered this. But something was made in this one that was not made in the last website I read. But now there's people being tripped or pushed. And I can tell you right now, that's probably from Native Americans. And I do feel that that forest is cursed. Because not too far from there is George Hill. And there was a report of a crazy man with a hatchet that chases you down the hill. Well, just remember this, George Hill in Lancaster was inhabited by Native Americans, and they lived there, and that forest was probably added or was an extending of their sacred land. You'd imagine why that place in this forest is haunted. Also, a police officer, mind you, come out because they got night cameras out there. Be careful. And said, oh yeah, I remember that story. I know a story of the Native Americans chopping heads off of the English and leaving them in the swamps. And they, oh! So, I have been out there at night, but I want to get out there a little further. And a little later. So I might have to call the Lancaster police for that one. They're talking about, there was a serial killer in there too. Old Man Blood and other tales of a deranged serial killer who once hung the corpse of his victims from trees. That I did hear about, but yeah. If people saw being hanging by the trees in them woods, that was because of the English hanging Native Americans or vice versa. And that's where them stories probably came up by the serial killer. But if there was, I want to look, I forgot about that too, and I want to look into that serial killer in Lancaster, Mass, but I haven't checked that out yet. But that was another story that interested me. We're going to look at Friends Cemetery. What is this one? Yep, I've been to this one. I think I have. Because they speak of the Hells, oh yeah, the Spider Gate Cemetery. I've been to that one, but I want to get back to that too, because it said, yeah, it's got the Hells Gates. The first article I read said you can enter the Hells Gates there, and there's 7 gates beyond the cemetery. And I didn't get to explore that cemetery too much because I had an important call come in that day. And it pissed me off, but now this article is saying that the devil can enter and exit from this cemetery. Right there, himself can enter and leave the world of the living will. Used by satanic cult once again. All these stupid satanic cults. Go somewhere else. Jerk off. You own 4 acres of land. Lowell Drake, I gotta get to this forest too. This is another forest I'm dying to get to. And that's in Lowell, Drake, and Kingsborough. And of course it's named the Lowell, Drake, and Kingsborough State Forest. That dumb name. Couldn't they make it something like the combining cities, the 3 cities forest? No, they just put in the Lowell, Drake, and Kingsborough forest. How about the 3 cities forest? Jesus Christ. And damn it, there goes my phone. Sorry if my video messes up. I hate when it does this. We got, this one I gotta get to too. This is another native. There's a lot of Native American stuff. Long white dress, the woman in white. Strange presence watched by an unseen entity. Was in sight of a sacred Native American burial ground before considered as a cemetery. See, that's the thing. Things get harmed and not harmed. Things got disrespected back then. So you better wonder why you find some ghosts and all this stuff, because disrespect sacred land, especially them burials, man. You don't want to be messing with Native American stuff. But I gotta get here and do my honor on this stuff. I love this stuff. I mean, this is the stuff I thrive for, but that'll be something in the future. Wolf Islands Road. This is another one in the same town, I believe, right? Is that it? Yep. And this too got something to do with the many used by the British troops and the Native American warriors during the Great Chief Metacom War. Killed in battle, but I need to do a video there. I want to do a video here. The Jenny Lind Tower. And I never heard of this town. North Truro, Massachusetts. Talking about small towns. Oxford. There's a triangle out there I made. And I gotta look into this to see if this, hey, if this is anywhere near my triangle. Of course, the public library. But I'm gonna get in now because I'm gonna share some other stuff on this. But oh yeah, I'm definitely got a lot of stuff here I want to go through. Get to a lot of ghost hunting to do. And that's right, folks. I'm going to be bringing you to these places live. Till the next video, be safe, take care, and always believe with me. Out.